Have you ever wondered what makes a trade truly special? Well, it's the magic of transformation. The kind of transformation that turns struggling teams into champions, transforms rookies into legends, and reshapes the very fabric of the league. Today, we'll dive headfirst into the NBA's history books to unravel the top 10 win-win trades of all time. 1. Bill Russell to the Boston Celtics, 1956. The Celtics traded Ed Macauley and Cliff Hagan to the St. Louis Hawks for Russell, the second overall pick in the 1956 NBA draft. They signed the deal on June 22, 1956. The Celtics were looking to add a young center to build around, and the Hawks were looking to get rid of Macauley, who was getting older. Hagan was added to the deal to make the salaries match. The Celtics' Red Auerbach engineered this trade by convincing the Hawks to select Russell in the 1956 NBA draft and then traded for him. Russell went on to become one of the greatest players in NBA history, leading the Celtics to 11 championships in 13 seasons. He was a dominant rebounder and defender, and he was also a key contributor on offense. 2. Oscar Robertson to the Milwaukee Bucks, 1970. The Bucks traded Flynn Robinson, Wayne Embry, Don Kojis, and Cash to the Cincinnati Royals for Robertson on January 30, 1970. The Bucks were looking to add a superstar to their team, and the Royals were looking to get rid of Robertson, who was unhappy with the franchise's direction. Robertson was one of the greatest players in NBA history, and he immediately made the Bucks a contender. He helped the Bucks win their first NBA championship in 1971. This trade was instrumental in pairing Oscar Robertson with a young Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then Lou Alcindor, creating a formidable duo. The championship that followed validated the trade's significance. Robertson led the Bucks to the championship and was a three-time NBA MVP. 3. Dennis Rodman to the Chicago Bulls, 1995. The Bulls traded Will Perdue and a second-round pick to the San Antonio Spurs for Rodman on October 18, 1995. At the time, the Bulls were looking to add a rebounder and defender to their team, and the Spurs were looking to get rid of Rodman, who was a bit of a headache. Rodman was one of the best rebounders and defenders in NBA history. He helped the Bulls win 3 consecutive championships from 1996 to 1998. The Spurs, on the other hand, never made it past the Western Conference Finals until 1999. At first thought, it seemed crazy that the Bulls brought in Rodman, who was known for his off-court antics. However, it quickly became clear that the Bulls had made a brilliant move. Rodman was a perfect fit for the Bulls, and he helped them win 3 more championships. 4. Kobe Bryant to the Los Angeles Lakers, 1996. The Lakers traded Vlade Divac to the Charlotte Hornets for Bryant, the 13th overall pick in the 1996 NBA draft. Bryant became one of the greatest players in NBA history, leading the Lakers to 5 championships in 13 seasons. He was a prolific scorer and a great defender. Bryant became a legend in Los Angeles, and the trade is considered one of the greatest in NBA history. The Lakers' foresight in acquiring a high school prodigy paid off tremendously. People saw Kobe as the future of the NBA, and his partnership with Shaq led to championship discussions. 5. Shaquille O'Neal to the Miami Heat, 2004. The Heat traded Karen Butler, Lamar Odom, Brian Grant, and a first-round pick to the Los Angeles Lakers for O'Neal. O'Neal was one of the most dominant players in NBA history. He helped the Heat win their first championship in 2006. On the other hand, the Lakers never made it past the first round of the playoffs until 2008. Shaq's move to Miami marked a significant power shift in the Eastern Conference. People were excited about the prospect of an unstoppable force in the Heat's lineup. While Shaq's time in Miami was relatively short, his impact was substantial. 6. Kevin Garnett to the Boston Celtics, 2007. The Celtics traded Al Jefferson, Ryan Gomes, Theo Ratliff, Sebastian Telfair, Gerald Green, and a first-round pick to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Garnett on July 31, 2007. The Celtics transformed from a struggling team to NBA champions in the 2007 to 2008 season with the Big Three of Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. This trade formed a super team in Boston, instantly elevating the Celtics back to championship contention. Garnett led the Celtics to the championship and was a one-time NBA Finals MVP. The Celtics remained competitive for several years, making multiple deep playoff runs. 7. Pau Gasol to the Los Angeles Lakers, 2008. The Lakers traded Kwame Brown, Javaris Crittenton, Mark Gasol, and 2 first-round picks to the Memphis Grizzlies for Pau Gasol. Gasol formed a dominant duo with Kobe Bryant, leading the Lakers to 2 championships in 3 years. His arrival extended the Lakers' championship window and cemented their status as a dominant team. 8. Kevin Love to the Cleveland Cavaliers, 2014. The Cavaliers traded Andrew Wiggins, Anthony Bennett, and a first-round pick to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Love on August 23, 2014. Love was one of the best power forwards in NBA history. He helped the Cavaliers reach the NBA Finals in 2015 and 2016, winning the championship in 2016. Love formed a dominant trio with LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, and they led the Cavaliers to their first championship in franchise history. 9. Jimmy Butler to the Minnesota Timberwolves, 2017. The Timberwolves traded Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, and the 7th overall pick in the 2017 NBA Draft to the Chicago Bulls for Butler. In 2018, he helped the Timberwolves reach the playoffs for the first time in 14 years. While Butler's time in Minnesota was relatively short, it signaled a desire to compete. Butler led the Timberwolves to the playoffs and was also a one-time All-NBA third-team selection. 10. Anthony Davis to the Los Angeles Lakers, 2019. The Lakers traded Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and 3 first-round picks to the New Orleans Pelicans for Davis. The Pelicans were also unhappy with Davis's refusal to sign a contract extension, so they were looking to trade him while he still had value. The Lakers were the only team willing to meet the Pelicans' demands, and the trade was finalized on June 15, 2019. Davis was one of the best power forwards in NBA history. He helped the Lakers win their 17th championship in 2020. People viewed the trade as a move to restore the Lakers' championship legacy. This generated significant buzz as it paired 2 of the league's top talents, Davis and LeBron James. Together, they led the Lakers to their first championship in a decade. Which trade do you think had the most profound impact? Share your thoughts, stories, and comments down below. But that's not all. If you're hungry for more thrilling content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join our growing community. We have a slam dunk of videos and stories waiting for you on this channel.